that this is life. This is what it's all about. Receiving just by simple faith, not by all the nice works we try to do, the great person we try to be. Paul spends so much time in the New Testament, the Apostle Paul, trying to tell us you can't do enough. You can't be good enough. Sin has separated us from God. But Jesus took that sin upon himself. Sin is taken away from us and put on Jesus on the cross. We're not guilty anymore. I just want you to consider giving enough time, even just a few moments, maybe before we leave here, just considering whether this really is life. And then the other part of my challenge is that you would go through this journey these 4 or 5 weeks ahead with us. We are going to be looking at how it is to be a spouse who really loves our spouse. We're going to talk about how we really recover from love that is broken and hasn't worked in marriage in the past. We're going to talk about, and it's not a marriage series, we're going to talk about the love of a parent for their child. Sometimes a child who can really tire us and wear us out and make us ask, wow, I thought parenting was supposed to be more fun than this. We're going to talk about brotherly love, where Jesus says that we're to love our brother. Jesus talks about loving our neighbor as we love ourselves. Maybe that's something you need to consider in these weeks ahead, is just liking yourself, getting to the point where you really love who God has made you to be. If any of this is something that you need to give attention to, I'm challenging you to go through the Face of Love series with us. Let's pray. Dear God, may this day be so much more than just a religious holiday. God, may it be. You talk about ears in our soul, eyes in our soul that are blinded, or ears are stopped up, or we're listening to other things, other messages. May we hear this morning, may we see what life is really about, and maybe what's been holding us back from living what we knew we were made for, something greater, something more meaningful. I know there are many in this room, Lord Jesus, who need to just stop trying. They're trying so hard to impress others and to impress you, maybe to earn your favor back. I pray, God, that this morning people would just be willing in faith to just stop trying and to accept you, what you did for them on the cross. We end this morning by saying thank you. You are so great. You've erased the image of a mean, angry God who's vindictive. And in fact, the antithesis of that, God who would give up everything. Everything, because your love for us surpasses what is most dear to you. It's mind-boggling to us, God, and we receive it. Just in faith, we receive what you've done. In the weeks ahead, God, I pray that you speak to us in new ways, and may we leave these 4 or 5 weeks more a reflection of who you are, that we would really see ourselves becoming the face of love. We pray this in your name, Jesus. Amen.
We found this song